It's the start of a new week. You're welcome. The first named storm of the hurricane season is showing up. Arthur, tropical storm. It's time.
Isn't it early?
Yes, it's early. Get ready. Don't be so weak, okay? Prepare. Batten down the hatches. Let's go ahead and batten down the hatches for an existential question, which is, why do they call them fingers? I've never seen them fing. My fingers don't fing.
What is a thing anyway?
Are my fingers broken? What's going on? What's going on with Nvidia is what we need to know, because there is now a lawsuit against Nvidia for lying to the tune of $1.1 billion on their balance sheet with regards to crypto mining.
Oh, that's
We're bringing it back. We're bringing back mining to the UFD Tech channel. You're welcome. Nvidia is being sued for misrepresenting over $1 billion of cryptocurrency product revenue by marking it as gamer sales versus OEM sales on their balance book. Listed in the lawsuit are the CEO, Jensen Huang, as well as Nvidia's chief financial officer and the company's senior vice president of GeForce at the time. So they're listed in the lawsuit, but then they have testimony provided by 5 former Nvidia employees, which are a senior account manager in China, a senior products director in California, an individual who first served as a senior director for consumer marketing in Latin America, a community manager in Moscow, and Nvidia's head of consumer marketing for South Asia, all alleging that Nvidia did not put the correct numbers on their spreadsheets with regards to their mining product. They're saying that Nvidia lied to the shareholders by, one, saying that the revenue that they earned was insignificant when compared to Nvidia's total revenue during the time period covered by the lawsuit, but if it was to the tune of $1.1 billion, that means that it was roughly 8 to 9% of their entire revenue for 2018. Claim number 2 was that the boost in gaming revenue that the company experienced in their cryptocurrency boom was from sales made to gamers and not miners, which, if we can all just think back to that time, I think we were calling shenanigans on that anyways. Number 3, that the revenue from mining products was reflected only in the OEM segment, when in reality 2/3 of mining revenue was reflected in Nvidia's gaming segment as per the lawsuit. So we'll see how this goes. Obviously, maybe Nvidia is a little bit in the right here, because if they made mining sales through proper gaming distribution channels, like buying things on Newegg or Amazon, where miners did typically tend to pick up their graphics cards if they couldn't get them directly drop shipped from an OEM, then it's possible that Nvidia could claim those are gaming sales, because they don't know what's going on with them after the fact. They're not collecting your data using GeForce Experience. Not happening. However, you might recall that this is not the first time Nvidia is being sued for cryptocurrency shenanigans. We covered this January 1st, 2019. There was a class action lawsuit filed against Nvidia with regards to being misleading about their ability to handle the cryptocurrency demand. Nvidia was like, we got this. And everybody was like, no, where's the stock? You did not get this whatsoever. Well, they got at least an extra $1.1 billion that they did not properly file, according to the lawsuit. We'll see where this pans out. I tried to do follow-up on that class action lawsuit. There's like nothing. So I don't know if it actually panned out. Maybe it didn't. This one's not necessarily a class action lawsuit. This is on behalf of the shareholders and not necessarily on behalf of the consumers. So it's a little different, but we'll keep you up to date on what's going on with Nvidia lying about crypto mining.
Them frickin' fricks.
Yes, but that's not the only crypto mining news we have today. Oh, it's scary times. Scary times. We got Rona, then we got aliens being real. Crypto mining, is it back? I don't know. We're not going to talk about that. Obviously, the Bitcoin halving happened. That's not the point. Supercomputers across Europe have been falling to crypto mining hacks. University supercomputers are getting hacked and then forced to run Monero mining. Yeah. There's some speculation that it's not exactly them trying to get the cryptocurrency. It's not like a money-making scheme, but it's actually to check the vulnerabilities in the supercomputers so that the research that the supercomputers are doing can be stolen from people from the outside. That's the general gist about that. We'll, again, follow this, keep you up to date if anything pans out, or if it's just people getting rich off of using a supercomputer. Hey, give me one of Nvidia's DGX A100 setups and friggin' I'll mine whatever, okay? All right, I'll mine, yeah. But we got more lawsuit news. It's mining and lawsuit season here at UFD Tech, apparently. Ubisoft is suing somebody over the fact that there's a Rainbow Six Siege clone on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Guess who they're suing, Reece? Do you think that they would be suing the developer of the knockoff game? Yeah, that's who you would assume. Nope, they're suing Apple and Google themselves.
Oh, because there's more money there.
No, apparently the reason why they're suing Apple and Google directly is because the game was made by an Alibaba subsidiary and the copyright laws in China are a little flaky, so Ubisoft thinks its best chance to get the game taken off of the Play stores is to go after Google and Apple themselves. And if this lawsuit is successful, that could set a major precedent that Apple and Google would have to fight in court. So you best believe that, the big lawyers coming out for this one to shut this crap down. We'll see if that actually pans out. But you know what didn't get shut down? Apple, soon enough. But they're gonna have to pay $500 million for it because of the iPhone throttling stuff that they did way back when. Back in March, Apple agreed to pay that $500 million in a settlement, whereas now a judge is moving ahead, making the deal finalized, has preliminary approval. And guess how much every single iPhone user affected by this is gonna get, Reece? $500 million. How much do you think each person is gonna get?
3 cents.
$25, which isn't bad. It's not bad. But, again, class action lawsuits serve to only make lawyers rich. That is it. They do not help you in any way, shape, or form. But you know what does help me be happier? The fact that Unreal Engine 5, that demo, well, it turns out, while you need the latest PlayStation 5 to run it, you only need a 2070 Super to run it on PC. Hey, because Epic Games is targeting 60 FPS on the latest consoles, which, you just pop in a 2070 Super, bam, you got it. So PCs aren't replaced. PS5, you suck. However, let's just enter into the discussion that the 2070 Super is a $500 graphics card, and the PlayStation 5 is expected to cost between $500 and $600, and then you enter into a completely different conversation. Can you build another solid PC around a $500 card that can run that? No, you cannot. So price to performance, PS5 definitely got a lot of good stuff if it can run that at 2070 Super levels. But PC owners, don't worry, you're not obsolete yet. But money is obsolete. I don't know if you heard, there's a worldwide pandemic, people are losing their jobs. Foxconn came out and reported that their profits are down. Reece, guess how much?
20%.
90%. 90% the coronavirus impact on their smartphone production and all the manufacturing that they were doing. Their first quarter profits plunged to its lowest in 2 decades, all but wiped out, 90% down from 1 year ago. However, while profit declined 90%, revenue only declined 12%, which seems to indicate that they probably had to spend more in order to keep everybody safe. And yeah, a lot of money lost, and I'm expecting, obviously, that more companies are going to be reporting being hard hit by everything that's going on right now. While Foxconn's not making a lot of money, you know who's making a lot of money?
Who?
Nvidia. So I talked about that video we did over a year ago about the previous crypto mining lawsuit against Nvidia. Their stock price at the time was $160, $150, right? They're at $330 right now.
Oh, snap.
I'm just using this as a segue. Nvidia has launched its Cloud XR SDK for VR and AR streaming. I just needed to segue into Nvidia. There you go, I did it. Another random segue, let's talk about Gigabyte's B550 Aorus Master, which has a crazy amount of M.2 slots that all can support PCI Express 4.0 by 4 lanes, which shouldn't be able to do that, but Gigabyte has made it happen. And some are saying that this is a good buy for B550 in case you want that. Again, B550 launching just under a month from now, June 16th, when we're supposed to get it. But Gigabyte B550 getting around chipset limitations by the B550 and just giving you the drives you need anyways. Which hopefully, with the June 16 launch, if AMD launches this thing, I'll be so happy. I couldn't be more glad. But we got the Ryzen 7 4700G being pictured. Yes, look at it. 8 cores, 16 threads, Vega 8 graphics. I need this. I need this in my veins, AMD. June 16th launch, or I'm gonna complain until it comes out. But you know what's never gonna come out? Dyson's electric car. They canceled the project a little while ago, but now we have pictures of what it could have been. The 7-seater, 600-mile range, 0 to 60 in 4.8 second. I would have loved this, but no. Also probably would have been very, very expensive. Dyson canceling it, not making an electric vehicle anymore. And NASA not making their own inventions anymore. They crowdsourced, trying to be able to find out how to dig on the moon. They crowdsourced a digging robot for the moon because they need to collect soil. Anyways, they've picked winners from a design challenge that gave people the task of improving bucket drums for their Regolith Advanced Service Systems Operations robot. You got digging on the moon being crowdsourced. And you can crowdsource your own cable for your Oculus Quest now because Oculus is opening it up. You don't need the Oculus Link anymore to connect your Oculus Quest to your PC, and it'll even work on USB 2.0 cables, which is crazy. However, there is the warning that you do need 3.0 for best performance, but Oculus, the Quest, just killing it. Best value VR headset you can get right now, and you don't have to buy a stupid proprietary cable anymore. It's good stuff. But what wasn't good stuff was Anthem, Reece. It was not good. Apparently it's still around, number one. And number two, BioWare is saying that Anthem's redesign will be a longer process than previously anticipated. They started it last year, apparently, and they're still going to move forward with it, doing an AMA, doing a blog post, basically saying, hey, we're not dead. Don't you forget about me. Yeah. I guess BioWare and EA just have never heard of the sunk cost fallacy where it's just give up. Please. There's no need to resurrect this. If you're making a game that should have been what Anthem should have been, just make a new game. Cut the losses. Kill it. Nobody's going to give you a second chance. You're not No Man's Sky, okay?
Sounds like a big asset flip.
You know what's a big asset flip? The Prince of Persia 6 domain name register that we talked about a couple weeks ago that got us all hyped for a next generation Prince of Persia game. Turns out it was a bamboozle. Somebody faked it. The reason we thought there was hope was because it was purchased and then redirected to Ubisoft's website. Well, turns out that somebody else bought it and is now trying to sell it. So, yeah, Prince of Persia 6. Jerk. But while we won't be getting Prince of Persia 6 on the next-gen consoles, we will be getting faster CPUs, which the developer behind Scorn is saying that the CPU is the largest improvement in the next-gen hardware, not the SSDs, which actually makes a whole heckin' lot of sense. I mean, if we look at the FX 8350 to a Ryzen 5 3700, that's a huge, huge leap. Well, now consider the fact that the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 are on Jaguar, which is before the FX 8350. There are even more dinosaur than that. So yeah, it stands to reason that the huge IPC improvements, which are probably in the multi-factors of times better, would be more than an SSD improvement. But SSD is gonna be good. But, see, Jaguar to freaking Zen 2, what the heck? Yeah, it's gonna be fast. And people are gonna be fast to pick up Epic's next free games. There's been a leaked list of the next free games that are coming in Epic's game mega sale thing that they're doing, which includes next game going to be Civ 6 going free May 21st, Borderlands The Handsome Collection going free on May 28th, and Ark Survival Evolved going free on June 4th. All pretty decent games. You know what's not decent? Catching coronavirus. I heard it sucks. Well, Apple says, hey, maybe we could open our stores right now. I'm not making a judgment about this. I'm just trying to segue. Apple is detailing its approach to safely opening their retail stores in more than 25 U.S. locations over the next couple of weeks. The first U.S. store to open was a week ago in Idaho, which makes sense because, what is in Idaho besides potatoes? Can't catch coronavirus from a potato, as far as I'm aware. But as of yesterday, 99 stores around the world were open, and now they're looking to open 25 more stores over the next couple of weeks. But I'm looking to open a big can of complaining about this next article, which is Facebook has bought Giphy for $400 million. I am so upset about this. Facebook, why? I know why. Because you're a mega corporation that doesn't care about anything besides your bottom line. But Facebook coming out and saying that Giphy's uses was 50% their products anyways, and of that, 50% was Instagram, which I guess in stories and in DMs. So 25% of all Giphy uses is Instagram.
That one's the shocking one to me.
So they're buying it to integrate it more. But maybe SpaceX and Elon should have integrated more with Mother Nature, because it turns out that not only is the internet pissed at Elon Musk right now, not only is, Alameda County pissed at Elon Musk right now, but Zeus is as well. Because SpaceX Starship site was struck by lightning. Ha ha! The SN4 prototype not harmed But SpaceX getting struck by lightning. What are the odds that something would get struck by lightning in Florida? Huh? Jupiter don't play, okay? Jupiter be striking down lightning bolts. You think you're going to Mars? Jupiter says nay. Huh? Get wrecked, Elon. I really have no bone in this race. I do have bones in my fingers. Why don't they fing, though? Why don't my fingers fing? Useless.
Just get rid of them.
I should. Gross. Disgusting fingers. Use one of your fingers to hit the like button. Do something. Get subscribed. Stay up to date on all of our tech-related content. I'm Brett. Hot news.